Hi Sagittarius, this is self-discovery support and this is going to be your message. The thing to remember is that tarot is not predictive and it's best to use this message to make the changes for better for yourself. Alright, so today we have the Chiromancer as the card that comes out for you. This is from the Citadel Oracle, and this is a card that really talks about having something to say. It's like you can suss something out or pick something up, or you have, and you need to tell this to someone in particular. So it does feel like there's a connection to someone, or you're feeling responsible for telling this person something, and compelled as well. But the kind of caution here is be careful how you deliver that message, because depending on what you're telling them, it can be quite heavy. This person may not be ready to hear it. So let's see what is happening. Let's pull some more cards to kind of find out more what your message is about. Alright, Sagittarius, you have the Hierophant, the Fool, Nine of Wands, the World, the Moon, and Eight of Wands. Alright, so there is a lot of your energy here. It's almost like I think you're doing your role, you're being in your energy. There is some role you have to fulfill in someone's life. Like, did you guys know that we each have roles to fill in different people's lives at different times? Particularly, as I've been doing these readings, each zodiac sign, as you encounter another person with particular placements, they have a role in your life, and it kind of feels like that's what's happening for you. The Hierophant here, though, with the Fool, let's look at that. And with the Ten of Pentacles, this kind of feels like, okay, I'm going to show you this right now. Eight of Cups, with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, these two cards are a clear message to me, especially now that I've seen the Hierophant. There is something that you're in a committed connection with, something you've committed yourself to, something you may have spent time building up, that it kind of feels like you need to move on. And maybe for a while you kept yourself, this situation kept you stuck. It kept you feeling locked and restricted for a while. I think there was a severe lack of something in this connection. Now, this could be work, but for some reason I'm feeling that it's a connection to someone, or your role in a group, like a family. Also, like maybe it could even be a group of friends or an association, or it feels more intimate though, but it's something that you are established in. I think you're realizing, look at this, the Tower. Alright, so you might be realizing that you have to leave the situation. And we saw that Five of Pentacles. This has not been giving to you in certain ways. It's not enriching you. And Sagittarius does have that urge to kind of roam and be independent and express themselves freely. The Tower is here. I think that this is going to shift a lot of things, but more so this could be shocking for that other person or persons on the receiving end of this. And I think that's the warning of the chiromancer. It's like this thing you have to tell someone. It may not be received well. And I think you do just have to kind of like prepare for that. Maybe it's revising how you give somebody a message. You know, clearly if you're leaving someone a connection or something that you have played a big role in, it's going to be surprising. So yeah, this is the message here. Let's look at the cards that you have. The context of this situation was so kind of interesting that I just kind of went really deep with that. All right, let's look at the actual cards that come out for you. Yep, okay, so I think this is a new start. This is launching out on your own or branching out on your own, if I could say that. 9 of Wands and the World. Yeah, it kind of feels like, yeah, this is, your reading is so clear because I do think you're quite resolved. You are ready to conclude something. You're ready to conclude this situation because it has been draining. It does feel like you've tried. For you, you think you have tried your best. The Moon, no. Okay. This Moon, I do see like real anxiety around this expression, like actually saying what's on your mind to someone. So this chiromancer card is really echoing here because it's like you do need to have that expression, which is almost like articulating your truth to the person you're connected to. And you might fear that because if you have been rooted in somebody's life that is not going to, you might feel responsible for them. You feel responsible, and especially if it's a marriage or something like that, of course you're going to feel responsible. Yeah, but it kind of feels like you just recognize that this has come to an end because it probably has not been fruitful for a while. You know what I'm seeing here? It's a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm just seeing this. It's a 10 of Pentacles that became a 5 of Pentacles, but somehow you were still stuck in it. Now that can be really awful. I was just thinking to myself, why would you want to walk away from this? Especially if you're having so much kind of worry about it. This is you making a commitment to someone, you putting in investments, you thinking and assuming that what you were building was the full thing, the 10. When really you were not. When you looked around, you were at the 5 of Pentacles because it could feel like you alone were putting in, or this other person wasn't putting in enough. But somehow you'd managed to kind of wake up to this kind of being tethered to it. So not only were you not getting enough out of the situation to sustain your input, you now were locked into that. And I think that's one of the worst things you can do for Sagittarius. 8 of Cups falls right here with the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely, I think you're realizing that moving ahead will change something for you. Yeah. Let's get an advice card. Knight of Cups. Alright, 9 of Swords is here. I do see that there's worry. You're thinking about this a lot. How do I do this? What's out there for me? Knight of Cups is go towards what you love. You see this knight is looking back. Even as this person's leaving, they're looking back. And it's maybe to come to terms with the things that you're worried about. to kind of think about what you're moving towards as opposed to what you're leaving behind, and just kind of weigh those things up in a concrete way. That could help. Alright, Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. If you feel like this resonated, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I'd love to have you on another reading. Take care.